Pankaj Matpal joins in to answer all our personal finance queries, and Manas Jaiswal is here to answer all the stock questions. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Thanks very much for joining in this afternoon. First up, Jalpa Pabari calls in from Gujarat with a question on Reliance Communication. Hi, Jalpa. Jalpa, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, what's your question?
Ma'am, my question is regarding.
Okay, I think we've got you on a very scratchy line. We're not able to hear Jalpa very well. So let me just tell you what her question is. She has 500 shares of Relcom, which she had bought at 130 rupees a share about 6 months ago, and now wants to know whether she should remain invested or she should sell it. So she's making almost 20,000 rupees as a loss at the moment. Manas, what's the advice for her?
See, definitely for short term, stock is looking weak. From the level of 115, stock is making lower tops and lower bottoms, and yesterday it broke an important support of 92. So I think stock can go down to around 80 rupees. But if she is a long-term investor, then I think she can hold it because the long trend is still positive, and I think she will get the opportunity to go exit from the stock near to 120, 130 in next 6 to 8 months time. So if she is investor, then she can hold it, but if she is trader, then I think at current levels she should exit.
Alright, then exiting at current levels isn't a bad idea, but you should pull up a wider time horizon of that Reliance Communication chart. In fact, I remember the start of the rally from around that 60 odd mark. It went all the way to around 160, and from there itself it's seen a lot of selling pressure. Take a look at that. This year it's down close to around 30%. Remember, the index is up close to around 30%, so it's not looked good at all. But let's go to our next query. Sumitra Patel writes to us from New Delhi. She has 50 stocks of GAIL at a price of around 370. She wants to know whether or not she should hold or she should sell those stocks. In fact, even at these prices, she's making quite a bit of money. Manas, what do you think she should do? One of those rare investors, even after such a big correction, she's still in the money. That's quite a surprise. What should she do? Should she hang in there because she's in the money at least as we speak?
See, the negative thing is that stock has broken its 200-day moving average today, and I think this trend will go down to around 360 to 370. So I think if she gets the price of around 430, 435, then she should exit from the long positions.
All right, so that's the advice on GAIL, that you need to exit your long position. The stock is not looking good technically. Another caller, okay, we have a SMS that has been sent to us, a query. Ruchi Agarwal has written to us from Baroda. She says she can invest about 1 lakh rupees as lump sum and needs advice on a suitable portfolio allocation. Pankaj, she's written to us quite extensively actually. She says she's completely a new investor. She's novice. She doesn't know where she can deploy this money. So whatever extensive advice you can give her would be really appreciated.
Right. See, choice of scheme can be determined by your risk appetite, objective investment, or time horizon. Now, I don't know about risk appetite and her objective, but as she said that she wants to invest for long term, so considering that, I would advise her to invest in equity mutual funds. Large portfolio allocation should be in equity, and some debt funds, good bond funds or income fund should also be there. So in equity also, if she wants, I can tell some name also, like in Diversified Equity Fund, ICICI Prudential Dynamic Fund, or Birla Sun Life Pure Value Fund, Franklin India Smaller Cap Fund, UTI Mid Cap Fund. These are some good funds she should invest. And as she said already that she is long-term investor, the good thing is that she should remain invested for long term when she invests in equity. That is the most important thing.
Risha Sharma writes to us from Mumbai. She wants to know if it is advisable to surrender the Tata AIA life policy after 7 years that has a risk cover of around 80 lakh rupees. The current fund value is around 63 lakh rupees and annual premium was around 4 lakh rupees. Pankaj, how can you help her?
See, investment in insurance is not a good choice, and she has been paying very high amount of premium, but only thing because she has large life cover in this policy. So if she can buy a term insurance policy, if her family members are dependent on her, so first she should buy a term insurance policy, and then she can surrender her this unit-linked insurance plan. So that will be a good choice, and the surrender proceeds can be invested as per her objective of investment, definitely based on the time horizon and risk appetite. But mutual fund is definitely a good choice of investment for retail investors.
All right, that's the advice coming in for Risha. I hope you were listening to Pankaj's advice. He says that for the long term, it's better to go in for an equity plan. Life insurance, like we've been saying, is actually not an investment. But let's get our next caller in. Anuradha Loya calls in from Hyderabad. Hi, Anuradha.
Hi.
Hi, what's your question?
हाँ, मेरे मॉइल के 30 शेयर्स लिए हुए हैं,
ठीक है,
328.5 के भाव में है, तो बताइए अब इसका क्या करना है, एक साल तक रुक सकते हैं.
Okay, Manas, what's your advice for Anuradha? She's making just a tiny bit of loss on MOIL, but for her the stock just hasn't moved at all. What can we tell her?
See, from the level of 325, stock is making lower tops and lower bottoms. A few days back, stock fell below 50-day moving average. I think the short-term trend is bearish. It can go down to around 285. But the long-term trend is still positive. I think this correction is a great opportunity to go long in MOIL for the time frame of around 8 to 10 months time. I see the price of around 350, 360 next, say around 8 to 10 months time. So if she is a long-term investor, then there is no problem. I think this is a short-term correction and the long-term trend is still positive.
All right, then. So the long-term trade of MOIL is indeed positive. I remember, in fact, I think they did their IPO at around 375 rupees. It went all the way to around 500. Traders who didn't exit on that day. Then they even saw levels of around 200. If you pull up a one-year chart, in fact, yep, you'll see that the stock is up close to around 22% at one point of time. It had gone to 350 rupees approximately, but it's seen some profit booking from the top. But as the advice comes in fact, hang in there. Maybe there are some better levels that are coming for this one. It's a direct steel play. Just make note of that. But let's go to our next query. Priya Gupta writes to us from New Delhi. She has around 250 shares of Lanco Industry at a price of 48 bucks. She wants to know whether to hold or to sell that particular stock. She's making good money though as we speak. Manas, what do you think? She's making money. She's got in at around 48. It's at around 70 bucks plus. Should she hold? Should she sell?
See, the stock rallied smartly from the level of 20 rupees to 80 rupees. Thereafter, it witnessed some correction. But I think this is a temporary phase and the overall trend is quite positive. If she can hold it for, say, around 8 to 10 months time, I see the target price of around 90-92. So I think she can hold it, keep a stop loss below 60 rupees.
Sunita Prajapati has called in from Mumbai with a query on JSW Energy. Hi, Sunita.
Hi.
Hi, what's your question?
Yeah, my question is on JSW Energy as well as I want to know about CUB. First of all, I would ask you on JSW Energy. I'm having 855 shares of JSW Energy at 94.50 paisa. So if I hold it for 1 month, will I get the level of 110? And second is CUB City Union Bank. I want to buy City Union Bank. So should I enter at the current level or should I wait for some time?
Okay, Manas, two-part question for you. One is when she can get to see levels of 100 on JSW Energy. And the second is it a good time for a retail investor to be looking at City Union Bank?
See, first of all, JSW Energy is still looking very strong on the charts. It is making higher tops and higher bottoms. It has some resistance near to 98. But I think soon it will break 98 also and it can go up to around 107, 110. So I think she can hold the stock, keep a stop loss below 88. And second is City Union Bank. I think not at current levels. She should wait for around 7 to 8 rupees downside. The stock is facing a lot of resistance near to 94, 96. And I think it can correct. It can come down to around 84, 85. Then she can buy the stock because the overall trend is positive on the weekly and monthly chart. Stock is making higher tops and higher bottoms. So she can buy the stock near to 84, 85 with a stop loss of 78.
All right, then that's the view coming in on JSW Energy. But yet again, let's shift our attention to the Nifty. It's not looking good at all. In fact, just pull up something like an HDFC, not HDFC Bank. HDFC should come up for you, the intraday chart of that one. That one, in fact, has moved to the low point of the day. It's quite a heavyweight on the Nifty itself, and that's why we are seeing a lot of selling pressure. Pull up Sesa, Sterlite, even Axis Bank, one of those best performing banks in the last few months. That one has come in for profit booking. Bank of Baroda as well is seeing intense profit booking. And in fact, if you see something like a Reliance Industries, that one broke the 900 mark, and then from there it's seen a quick 1% cut. So that one as well trading at the low point of the day. GAIL was always struggling, and in fact now it's down close to around 6.5% as we speak. Even something like a Hindalco should come up for you. That one as well is down close to around 0.5% from the top. Lupin, one of those outperformers, that stock as well has lost close to around 0.6% just in the last 20 to around 30 minutes. But it's lady special, so let's go to our next caller. Priya calls us from Bangalore. She has some investments in Fortis Healthcare. Hi, Priya.
Hello.
Hi, Priya.
Hello.
Yes, Priya.
Yeah, hello.
Tell us.
Hello.
Yes, Priya. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I have Fortis. Hello.
Super. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I have Fortis 100 share. I bought it at 133 rupees. So I just want to know whether to hold this or this is not performing well actually.
That's true. Priya, what's your holding capacity? Can you hold it for the next 1 year? Are you in a hurry to sell?
I can.
You can.
For 2 years I can hold it.
Oh, superb. You have a good time horizon. So Manas, at least time's on her side. She can wait for the next 2 years. Hope that it bounces back to her cost price. Is she right in thinking so?
See, even on the long-term chart, the stock is not looking strong. It has very strong resistance near to 130 and 140. It is making lower tops and lower bottoms from the level of 124. It fell below 200-day moving average a few weeks back. I think stock can go down to around 80 rupees or maybe 85 rupees. I think she should exit on any bounce back near to 110, 108 because the overall trend is negative. So she can exit from the long position on any bounce back.
All right, Manas, what are your disclosures?
No personal holding, but we have recommended sell RCOM as a sell to our clients.
All right, on that note, Manas and Pankaj, we'll have to thank you. Thanks very much for joining in.